Since the discovery of oil in Nigeria in 1956, the sector has been dominated by foreign players. Nigerians have often lacked the capital and skills required to provide services to oil and gas companies. In the last 2 decades, the sector has seen the emergence of indigenous companies that are blazing the trail in oil and gas services. One of such is Oilserv. Incorporated in 1992, Oilserv has become a leading provider of engineering, procurement and construction services relating to oil and gas. The company has completed over 700 kilometers of oil and gas pipeline projects and facilities for major players including international oil companies Shell and Total, as well as the NSE-listed O&O and Nigeria's state oil company, the NNPC. A landmark project currently constructed by Oilserv is the OB3 gas transmission pipeline project.
The pipeline itself is about 98% done. And why do we say 98% done? The only thing remaining on the pipeline is one river crossing, one major river crossing out of 3, which is ongoing as we speak.
It's a 8-inch diameter. That project, we're actually commencing the mechanical pre-commissioning of the pipeline. The project is a 65.13 kilometer distance, and the diameter is 48 inch. It has 3 above ground facilities. The first one is the IPS, Intermediate Pigging Station. The second one, which is the biggest, is the gas treatment plant at Oben. That gas treatment plant has the capacity to handle 2 billion scf of gas per day. And it's going to be the biggest gas treatment facility in Nigeria, sitting on a 4.4 hectare land.
Early next year, we'll be in a position to conclude that project. That has kept us on for a couple of years, like 3 years. But it has given us a good launch pad to embark on other meaningful and very progressive projects.
But the OB3 gas transmission system is only one of several projects in the Oilserv pipeline.
We are tendering all sorts of projects as we speak. There has been a bit of a slowdown in activity in the past year, but we believe that this is picking up. We are looking forward to be able to be part of the AKK project, which is the Ajaokuta Kaduna Kano project, which is a major gas pipeline delivery system that will take gas to northern part of Nigeria. Currently also, if I may step back a bit, executing projects for Aeroton, EMP, in OML 18 in the swamp, which includes flow line works. It includes also station works, manifold works, plus other activities that will come as time goes on, including building alternative crude evacuation system to be able to overcome the problems that are faced currently with evacuation through what we call NCTL pipeline system. We believe that unlike what has happened in the past year in terms of slowdown in new projects, we believe that the rest of the year and subsequently we will be able to win a couple of these projects.
Then the other area we perceive growth is the gas utilization, flare gas utilization, where we have the technology, we have an understanding with OEMs to deploy quick and portable system that can take up those flare gas. We're also talking with many Nigerian independents to give them what we call alternative crude evacuation system. They've got some challenges of recent past whereby they're not able to evacuate their crude because of either the the pipeline is down or the process export facility is down. So now we are now talking with them, which we see as a potential growth, to sell a solution to them to have an alternative crude evacuation system that will ensure that they keep on evacuating what they produce.
A crucial factor in Oilserv's success is its ongoing investment in local capacity by training a workforce that is entirely made up of Nigerians. This is particularly impressive given that the operations of the company are highly technical with no room for errors in execution.
Our growth, our development is anchored primarily on building local capacity. From starting as purely a construction company on pipelines, we've moved on to be a full EPC. One of the reasons why we've been able to do this is our belief in human capital development, because that's the very first thing. We have, as we speak, been able to set up systems to be able to train our people, develop them from the scratch. For engineers, mostly, they come under what we call graduate training program. From the day they come out of university, we put them through that program for 1 year. By the time they finish the program, they're able to work in different sections of the company, either as project engineers or plan and control engineers or maintenance engineers or QA/QC engineers.
Oilserv invests so much in training people. We have a training school for medium level manpower, which involve the welders, the fitters, the scale manpower operators. We have a training school for the engineers when they take them from school, and then we grow them through the process to become a qualified engineer project managers.
Given the frequent attacks on oil facilities in the Niger Delta area by indigenes of the host community, it's crucial for the Oilserv team to have a great relationship with the community where they do business.
We realize that without having good and working relationship with communities, you cannot execute any of these projects. These communities have issues, and these issues, a lot of them are genuine. And the only way to get to work in these communities is to carry them along, set up a system. In some cases, you sign an MOU, keep to the terms and letters of the MOU. And not just keeping to the terms of that, empower the community so that they will also learn and be productive.
A lot of the time, what we do, even before we commence actual construction work, is that we engage them in discussions, and just to see what their expectations are and how we can meet those expectations. So we usually will go for homage, and then during that process, we'll end up with an FTO, freedom to operate. So to that extent, they see themselves as partners in our project and therefore have a stake in it.
Over the last 2 decades, Oilserv has established itself as a leading player in the engineering, procurement and construction services space in Nigeria's oil and gas sector. In its next phase of growth, the company seeks to build on its capacity as a large player and is now venturing into agriculture and mining, while expanding its core business in oil and gas.
Over time, we've been able to build capacity to handle a wide range of activities, as long as it has to do with pipeline fabrication or pipeline construction or maintenance or pre-commissioning, all through that line, including facilities. If you go down from engineering design all the way through bush clearing down to pre-commissioning and commissioning, we have developed capacity to do this in-house.
Our target is to be the #1 Nigerian company operating offering services in Nigeria and West Africa and Africa. So part of our future plan is that we've evolved into a group structure where we have about 6 operating companies currently.
We are into gas development, and gas development means ability to move gas from where it is produced to where it is to be utilized, either through physical pipelines or through virtual pipelines. And that development is anchored in one of the operating companies in our group called France Power. We also have gone into E&P, which is exploration and production, but not as an operator. We have some portfolio investments in Nigeria, where we invest, but other companies operate. In Benin Republic, we have a block that is Block 3, offshore Benin Republic, that we are operating. Currently, we are still at the exploration stage.
We have, strangely, Excel Farm, which is into agriculture. We've acquired about 4,600 acres of farmland somewhere in Anambra State in partnership with the government. Essentially, because we have an array of equipment, basically earth-moving equipment, we can actually use the same equipment for our farming business. Tomato will be converted into puree, while the cassava will be refined to produce ethanol.
We also have moved into mining, and we are testing that by setting up a quarry in Akampa in Cross River. And that is driven by one of our operating companies called Crown Energy Resources Limited.
Last year, we were not insulated from what happened to the economy, but we believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel because we can see a couple of projects that will crystallize in this year.
Oilserv, a truly Nigerian company on a mission to make a mark in Nigeria and the broader African oil and gas industry.